If you guys are watching this preview later on, we're just going to wait a little bit for everyone to get into the chat. However, make some adjustments real quick. Let's see. There we go. That works for me right there. And hopefully it works for you as well. Hopefully the lighting is good as well. However, wanted to firstly let me do this. Good morning, everybody who's chiming in. It is a beautiful day. I don't know if you guys can see what I see, or maybe I should. Is this better? You guys can see that okay? Let me just make it normal. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about some stuff that's real important, man. And peace and blessings to all my family on here, all 32 of you guys that are on right now, and dropping and going back on. However, let me say this to you. It's real important that you guys hear me. And can you hear me? Let everybody know, can you hear me? Goldfinger said, no need to stunt. I'm not stunting, just want to let you know how beautiful it is, Goldfingers, but thank you for keeping me on my point, on my A game. Listen, it is utterly important you guys really hear me. I don't know if you've been keeping track. However, Warner Brothers just signed an AI producer. Listen to what I just said to you. Warner Brothers just signed an AI for music production. Now, I did a video before talking about robots taking over. I think I did it over a year ago. And I mentioned this to you guys, the development of AI. And first and foremost, again, let me say good morning to everybody that I have not gotten a chance to say good morning to. Green Fingers, Demario Towns, and everybody who's in here in my family. Love you guys. You know it. That's why I'm on this chat, because it's very important. However, Warner Brothers signed an AI, and they signed an AI for a production deal. Now, the key behind this is, there's several different things behind this, okay? But let me tell you what just happened. The end of music production as you guys know it is over. And I'm going to explain to you why. There are several different factors involved in this. Not only right now are you guys as beat makers, and I'm saying the word beat maker specifically, are in jeopardy of losing your career, or even the potential of losing your career, or even starting your career, because of the oversaturation of music production. But now that AI is in place, the major label deals are virtually going to stop. And why? Because with an AI, Warner Brothers will be able to control publishing, songwriting, and achieve all of those royalties and mechanical rights and all of that without having to negotiate or having to give producers anything. That is so major. Now, part two of this, not only have Warner Brothers signed an AI, but with the invention of the Google Duplex that I did a video on as well inside, just go and look at my videos. With the invention of Google Duplex, and for those of you who don't know what Google Duplex is, or Google Assistant is what it's better known as, Google Assistant basically makes and acts as your personal assistant. It is able to make phone calls, set appointments in a tangible, real voice that is comprehensible, and it has the ability to formulate statements, questions, respond just as a human would, and you would not know the difference. Now, why am I bringing that up? Inclusive to the fact that Warner Brothers just signed an AI for its music production is because we're looking at the end of producing or production and songwriters, okay? Meaning, when you have an AI, and I can't make this up, go to jukesbeat.com or jukebox.com. Look up AI production, and there's a company called Jukes that I've been doing a test on, and I've been beta testing their system, and it's real. When you have now the AI, dope tracks, I'm not making it up. When you put an AI in place of a music production and songwriting, and what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that that's what Google's doing with the Google Assistant or Duplex, but when you have an AI that is capable of, like Siri on your phone or your Google Assistant or whatever you're using, or Alexa, who's able to comprehend speech and then formulate speech and grab answers and give responses back in a non-algorithmic Android type way, you're looking at the end of everything, guys. Because if I said to Google or Siri, just for an example, I need you to produce me a love song, and here's the premise of that love song. And then I go now to my producer, who is an AI, and I tell my AI, I need a love track at a 96 beats per minute. I want you to use piano keys to make it. I want it to sound similar to the song in the Titanic. Guess what just happened, guys? Thank you, it's Jukedex. Guess what just happened? We're talking about the end of music producers and songwriters' career. Now, this isn't something that I think is going to happen. This is something I know is going to happen. You guys really need to get on the bandwagon about this, because we need to start looking at alternatives to how we're going to, well, firstly, let's do this. Outside of personal relationships, what that does is several things. I've thought about this. Record labels are going to do two things. They're either going to say, you know what, we're going to use a select amount of producers that we want to deal with on our tracks, and or they're going to force you guys to start giving up more rights or just selling outright and work for hire in order to get on big projects for the credits. That's the only way I can see this going down. But it's going to go down. Technology doesn't reverse. Okay, I don't know if you guys get that. Technology only advances. And with Jukedex, where it's at right now in its simplistic form, is phenomenal. It's phenomenal with the AI system in place, what Jukedex can do. Again, now add that Google duplex on top of that. And just when I say Google duplex, again, just think Siri times Siri on steroids and opioids, and she's strung up on cocaine. That's what I mean by Google duplex. That's what Google duplex is. And if you guys haven't watched it, go and check it out. Google duplex, and you'll see what I'm talking about as an example. So now we have AIs creating music that Warner Brothers hired. They hired the company who created the AI and basically hired the AI to produce music. Look it up. I can't make this up. And so that's chapter one. They are literally alleviating and eliminating all aspects of music producing and production. Now think about the fact that there are companies who do mastering now. Remember, there is AI companies that master and mix. Do you guys know where I'm going with this? Do you see where I'm going with this? I mean, like, honestly, no cap, no over exaggeration, not trying to hype all of this up. Think about what I'm saying to you guys. And I love to hear from you inside of the chat or inside of the comment section below later on. What do you think are alternatives for producers? I'm really interested in hearing this, guys, because again, this is the end of music production as we know it. You might well just stop music producing if we don't come up with something ASAP in order to figure out a workaround. Now, I'm not saying they're going to alleviate or eliminate all music production. I'm pretty sure they're going to be the chosen few that will be able to work in the industry, and their selected few who will be able to continue to work with projects or artists as we see artists still fit. You know what I mean? The artists that we love, we'll be able to choose. There's going to be rebellion. There's going to be artists who are saying, hey, you know what? I prefer the hands-on experience of working with a music producer. I prefer to be able to talk my producer and tell them what I want. I prefer to do this. Yes, that's going to happen. Okay, you're going to have those revolutionists that are going to say, hey, I don't want the AI working on my music. But for the most part, the convenience of it, to be able to go on tour or go in studio or go and be in concert, tell your AI you want to have 15 tracks by the time you get off stage so that you can write to, and then tell your other AI to write those songs just so you can do it. Because remember, guys, a lot of artists are performers. They're not writers. There are very few artists that are performers and writers. Okay, so a lot of these performers are just the face of music, and they need services like ghost writers and producers and things of that nature. So what's going to happen, guys? You're going to be literally competing with machines. You're going to be literally having to think about this, man. I can buy at Jukedex for $199 a year's worth of service from their AI, own all of the copyrights, all of the publishing, royalty free, and it's mine. And I can file that with an ASCAP or BMI or whoever my performing rights organization is, and receive the publishing off of it because I own the rights or I own the AI that created it. Just getting serious, man. Y'all think this is a joke? You need to be sharing this with producers. This video is one of those videos you need to be sharing in the production arena and forums. Guys really need to know this because we really need to come up with something, guys. We really need to figure out what's going on, okay? And again, with Jukedex, You can literally, I think you can buy a single song royalty free for like $1.99 or something like that. You can buy it. You have the rights to it. It was cheap. It was cheap. What are we going to do, guys? This is the time that I'm looking for you guys to have the answers. I know you're looking for me to have the answers, but this time I want to see. It's 70 of you guys in the chat right now. I need to hear answers, guys. What are we going to do as producers? What is there that we can do to stop this? What is there for us to do, or at least create to where our value and our worth is really recognized? Okay, but it is called Juke Dex, if I'm not mistaken. Juke Dex or something like that. Just type in Google music production AI. Right? Now, I'm looking into the chat and I see people say union, but union are most of the time there to protect the rights of producers, right? How do you stop this evolution of AIs from taking over the business systematically? Because even with unions, when there used to be the car industry, the machine industry was really heavy in the 1950s, and everybody was manual labor, putting the cars together, and that aspect of it was creating and generating jobs, right? Eventually, they created robotic machines that could do the job more efficiently, more faster, get production way up, cost way down, right? Which meant then better prices on cars for the consumer. This is going to be the same thing. This is going to be the same thing. And the reason why it's going to be the same, because I want you guys to think about what I'm going to say to you. In a music era where no one wants to pay for music or download music anymore, everyone wants to stream it for free, which is why YouTube is a blessing and a curse, because YouTube generates 1 billion streams a month on its platform. However, it only gives you 0.000007 cent per stream, which means at 1.9 million streams, you only making $1,472. It's going to behoove the industry, as they have realized that the music industry is bouncing back from that downslope they had, that it's going to be more beneficial for the music companies and record labels to have an AI that they don't have to pay for or pay royalties or upfront monies or have to worry about back end money or points. They'll actually be in the in the black, because they'll own it outright and they don't have to pay any money. And so that means all that streaming revenue that they're basically losing because of platforms like YouTube, and because people don't want to buy the music anymore, they're not going to lose it all. They're still going to be in the black. They're going to make money because they don't have to pay producers. They don't have to pay you guys. They don't have to pay upfront monies. They don't have to pay back end monies. They don't have to pay royalties. They don't have to split royalties. They don't have to share publishing. They're going to get all of that. Yeah, and I'm reading some of the comments. Yes, humans will probably make, or humans right now currently do make better music. That's going to change. These are machine learning AIs. That's going to change. They're creating robots right now that are simulating human speech. What's the robot, Sophie, the one who says she wanted to kill all humanity? All these are thoughts from a system. Laughter, facial expressions, all of that. So it's going to evolve, guys. And the sad part about the shit is, it's on you guys' watch, because most of you are millennials who are in the industry. So within the next 10 to 15 years, it's only going to get better. What do we do with that? What do we do with that? It's coming. It's here. It is here, man. Can't make this up, man. This is one of the most important videos we can do right now. This channel, you guys are music producers. This is what we are. We're spending thousands, hundreds of thousands. Matter of fact, we contribute billions of dollars into equipment, software. We are the foundation. So this not only is going to affect, well, no, it is only going to affect us, because companies like FL Studio, Machine, who are now digitizing their work, they will be able to create algorithms and plugins for the AI to be able to utilize. So they're not going to lose money. They're not going to lose if we lose or we stop buying their product. They're digitizing everything. You get what I'm saying? So now, here's what I'm sharing with you guys. Here's something that we need to focus on. And this is a part of my lessons with the Music Millionaires. This is what I'm doing in consultating with people. When I'm consulting with people, this is what I'm sharing with all of you producers. And I'm going to give this to you for free if you're listening to me. Please listen to me. Instead of you guys spending this money on websites like BeatStars and stuff like that, and I'm not advocating you just leave BeatStars, but instead of you guys spending money on companies like BeatStars and spending your money there, create your own membership website. Create your own membership websites and gear your membership toward YouTubers, video and content creators. Did you hear what I just said to you? There are millions of video and content creators, millions, and they want royalty-free music. You guys need to start thinking of alternatives and shifts now. You need to start thinking of ways and being more creative with music production and how to sell your music right now. Right now. And one thing that's not shifting is content creation. I see a world, guys, where everything will be based on video content creation. And you guys need to be in that right now. Right now. You need to be making membership websites right now. You guys need to team up. A bunch of you need to team up and create your own website. Stop playing with each other. Stop being scared to do collaborations. This is going to take the heart of the music producers to come together and create something right now together. And you need to be able to do it now. Okay? You need to understand this. This is one of the most important videos you guys are going to watch, and one of the most important videos you need to share within the music community, because this is real. This is real. Just as sure as we're going to be, I guess, not driving driverless cars because the car be driving you, just as sure as they're making cars that drive themselves, they've already made AIs to produce music and write songs so they don't have to deal with you guys. Think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. Now, I'm up for suggestions, but like I said, I would suggest you guys come together and create a membership website together where everyone produces their music and submit their music to one spot, and it's a collaboration, much like what Jay-Z and them did with Tidal. That's what my suggestion would be. And I think that you guys should gear your music toward content creators on Vimeo, on YouTube, on any platform where people are creating content. They're going to need music, because music, again, is the determining factor behind content creation. In other words, music is needed within content creation. I would do that and start focusing on content creators. Even if you don't want to team up with other producers, start creating a catalog, which is what I've been telling you guys for a while now. Creating a catalog. Make a catalog of music so you have plenty of music, and then offer people membership to your music, non-exclusive. They don't have to worry about royalties, don't have to worry about content claims or content ID claims, any of that, but they pay you monthly $19.99 or $25 a month for access, or $10 or $9.99 for access, or anything like that, okay? All right. Now, there's some great ideas going on in the chat right now. I'm looking. I've seen intellectual property. I've seen union. I've seen so many different comments. Thank you guys for interacting. But this is real. This is real. This is real. You know what I mean? And all I can do is my part. And hopefully what I've shared with you guys so far will help you guys think about ways that you are going to make money. Again, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's going to be musicians and artists who are interested in using or working directly with music producers like yourself. But for all those who don't have that or don't have a budget, they're going to definitely go this route. Now, again, I'm down for consultations. You got to be a Music Millionaire member for consultation. If you're not a Music Millionaire member, please go to my website, music-millionaires.com. Join on. Get all the tools that I'm giving you for contracts and everything you're going to need. And then let's chop it up about some consultation and how I can help you guys and how we can brainstorm together to make this thing. We got to make an adjustment, family. We got to do something, man. We got to do something. We got to, I'm again, outside of the membership website and the video content creation, I don't really know what else to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you guys. You know what I mean? But I'm down for taking suggestions. I'm down for emails. I'm down for ideas. I'm going to go through this chat later on and read all of the suggestions you guys have. I'm going to figure out how I can formulate this. I'm going to talk to some of my guys. I'm going to a meeting right now where I'm going to sit down and talk with some guys, and we figure out, you know, what we need to do, because of course there's always a way around it. We just got to figure out what that way is. All right. But again, this is serious, guys. We're talking about the end of your career. We're talking about the end of your career, and we got to come up with something as a family. I keep telling y'all guys, until we start treating the music industry the same way we're doing now with Nipsey Hussle's death, rest in peace, we have to come together the same way now as music producers. That's half the problem. That's half the problem. We're not coming together. We need to come together now and let's fix this. We got the greatest minds ever. I'm now sitting in a consortium of over 70 to 80 people who are the best of the best in this music industry. And I'm asking you guys to come together right now